he's so slick. It's like controversy just slides off of him.
Amazing.
Controversy, bad feelings, and bad vibes. All of these things just sort of melt away.
Right. He's a good vibes only kind of guy.
It's not just that. He is a sleaze elemental. He doesn't have. He's got ranch dressing pumping through his veins. Okay.
Oh my god. Somebody get him to a doctor. I know a great street doctor. He treated me for the same thing once.
Oh no, there's no cure for what he has except for a premature death.
You can cure ranch dressing blood, I'm pretty sure.
What the?
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but if I was, I would be.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Derek?
Not much.
Okay, you asked what the as if you were confused.
Huh? This is all good.
So, when we last left our brave Shadowrunners, they were artificing. That is not what I'm looking for. There we go. When we last left our brave Shadowrunners, they were getting hashtag Shrek'd. Just kidding.
That does sound like us, though.
Oh, we actually did really well last session. We did a lot of legwork.
I thought you meant Shrek like trashed.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, but I'm wrong. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Some of us were shot more than others.
But you guys were doing some legwork. Farsight, you had sowed the seeds to try to find a technomancer who was experiencing what you were experiencing.
Yep.
Havoc and Chatterbox. Oh, y'all broke into Nighthawk's room and found his bug out bag.
Yep.
Which lends some credence to him not going into the run with the intention to betray you.
Yeah.
Because who betrays you and leaves his bug out bag at home?
Unless he had two.
Oh my god.
And what our Mr. Johnson said, where he said he just thought statistically somebody would betray us, that makes Chatterbox think that he was expecting someone to get mind controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So that plus the bug out bag.
Yeah, if the fridge mind controls people, you wouldn't happen to have any hard evidence that it tried to mind control you, except for your personal experiences. In which it tried to mind control you.
I remember that. It was gross.
I remember that happening. I remember
it was creepy crawlies all up in my brain, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, that was not cool. We should definitely take out the fridge.
Oh, definitely take out the fridge.
Is your refrigerator running?
That was the objective from the beginning, but now it's personal.
Well, now we gotta go catch it.
Got him.
Thanks, PK.
Fuck.
I'm Painkiller. This is my ASMR channel. Today I'm going to be opening up a can of Coke.
Whoa!
Cocaine comes in cans now?
Only if you do it right.
Cocaine always came in cans.
Right, Havoc and Chatterbox investigated the ability of the fridge to be magical, and it seems as if it is highly unlikely for it to be magical.
It sounds like those two things don't go together. Metals and magics.
No.
Well, that's both good and bad for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Means we don't know what we're dealing with, but we also know what we're not dealing with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's not nothing.
We're narrowing it down.
Ever the optimist.
Someone's got to be.
And Painkiller, I think you wanted to, what's the word I'm looking for? Exploit your contacts.
I was thinking about that, but honestly, I don't know that. I mean, I'll check out the Jackal's Lantern, and see if they got any leads for us. But
I mean, the Jackal's Lantern is in Redmond, so
that's true. That's true.
yeah, they might know more about what's going on than you would normally suspect. Oh,
Jackal Ledger, Shadowrun Bar.
it's not just a bar. It's a nightclub, a bar, and a fortress.
Hot. That's what I want to own someday.
It's where the
Me too.
it's where the Halloweeners, like, Halloweeners will shack up just about anywhere, but the Jackal's Lantern is their home base.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't go there.
The place is an impregnable fortress of high metal dance music, cram, barbed wire, and old Halloween decorations.
Sexy.
And strangely enough, of all the places you could go, it's one of the safest. The wieners don't shit where they eat. Of course, if you start some shit will get ended. If you intend to start shit there, understand you're going into the Lion's Den. Everyone there is armed, and they are all of one allegiance.
Exactly. That's not a place you go to start shit.
Exactly.
Now, just so I can place everyone in my little mental map, painkillers is something you're doing concurrently to when Chatterbox and I were going into the other place?
I think that would make the most sense.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
That way we all just regroup at the end.
Yep.
Clean, efficient. We love it.
Then I shall mute myself so I can take notes without, yeah.
So painkiller, do you wanna take care of that, or?
Yeah. I'll head on down.
Sounds good. Oh, this explains so much. Sorry. I was just finally statting out someone I meant to stat out a long time ago. Now, you could just call, or you can actually call a cab and make it down yourself.
I mean, I might as well show some face while I'm there.
Sounds good. I'm about to say, do you have any open wiener gang signs?
No.
Okay. Noted. Now, do you have any orc gang signs? Like,
I don't.
As a member of the orc gang. And, like, the thing about the orc gang is that, you know, if you're an orc, you're a member. It's like anonymous.
That's fair. Yeah, probably.
Sounds good.
He probably got, like, some sort of orcish ink or something when he got his first tusk knocked out, because he was feeling kind of like he needed to compensate.
Sounds good. So you go to call a cab, and the cabbie is an orc, and he looks at you and he's just like, "Ah, shit. Looks like this one's on me. Where you going?"
Appreciate ya. Jackal's Lantern.
I'll bring you as close as I can, but you know, they don't take too kindly to us in their turf, you know.
Yeah. Deal.
Wild man, I can dig it. The cab drives you to Redmond basically without incident. It's weird being in Redmond during the day. It's like how Chinatown just changes.
But I feel like the Jackal's Lantern isn't beholden to such things as time of day.
Oh God, no. The time of day merely represents who is awake and who is asleep. It is said that the barracks... Oh, wait, you used to be a wiener, so you know that the barracks are actually underneath it. There is a sub-club, and under the sub-club, there is an under-club. The Wieners have been digging. It originally started as a method to dig to hell itself, but eventually that just sort of wore off, and they were like, hey, you know, we could just excavate and, like, create more space for us down here. So things you need to understand about Wiener culture. You know, war boys have witness! Wieners have something similar, but it's about pranks. The ultimate goal of your average shovelhead wiener is to try to pull a prank so fucking hilarious that it's remembered in the annals of time.
That's outstanding.
So, there's a whole lot of, like, recording yourself on your own, recording trivia of yourself on your own comlink and doing something fucking crazy. So, like, the crime and mischief that Halloweeners get up to is generally in the pursuit of comedy, in a way. But naturally, as you delve deeper, if your appetites become more and more jaded, and so they turn to more and more esoteric and deadly forms of comedy. Theft is just the icing on the cake. Nuyen is just the grease that makes the wheels turn. But Brian appears to be awake. He is having a chat with somebody. Let me see if I can find... Oh god, there's an entire book devoted to Halloweener.
Jesus. Like a novel or like a rule book?
I think it's both.
Huh.
Oh god. Naturally, skulls are a powerful motif.
Naturally.
But he is chatting up some fine number, and she is not giving him the time of day.
Understandable.
What do you do?
I slide on up next to her, give her a nod, be like, Brian!
What's your loyalty and connection?
3-3.
Okay. Oh shit, if it ain't the big PK.
I missed you, buddy. I missed you real bad.
Missed you too, big man. You know what? Here's one on the house, and you know I don't give these away very often.
Showing off your generosity to the clientele.
Hey, well, the first one's free, the next one will cost you.
Hey,
He slides a soy beer over to you, and there is a hit of cram next to it.
Now, remind Pidge, what is Cram's equivalent in the real world universe?
Meth.
Nice.
Now I know cram is
Perfect.
supposed to come. Let me look up the shape of cram, because cram is supposed to be something you can inhale or smoke. But whenever I imagine cram, I imagine just like a white cube. It would look like a sugar cube, but it's obviously like the crystals are too big, and you're like, oh, that's drugs.
Those are drugs, kids. Don't do those.
That's drugs. Cram, not even once. But like the thing is, cram costs 10 new yen a dose, so the beer may have cost him more.
That makes sense though.
It is tied for the second cheapest drug. The cheapest is Zen. And I mean, like, the cram isn't obligatory. He is just showing off his generosity.
Showing off for the clients.
Right. But I interrupted you when you were saying something. What's the word?
Oh, no problem. How are things doing down here?
Oh, you know, life is good. There we go. We gotta pour one out for Yankee. He ain't with us no more. He tried to commit the great joke and fucking bombed out there, if you know what I mean.
Oh. I do.
You know what they
And he
say?
can.
When you're on stage, it's you or them. And he died out there.
Seattle always had a predatory nature, predatory relationship to her audience.
You're damn right. You're damn right. And let's just say Yankee tried to hold up the wrong stuffer shack, and it looks like the knife here behind the counter wasn't gonna take anyone's shit anymore.
Well, good on that guy, I guess.
Yeah, no, she pulled a defiance out from under the counter and blew his face away.
Whew.
Still fucking hilarious, but not in the way you would want.
Right? He just picked. Oh, that's just bad luck.
Right? But you know,
Oh.
everybody started laughing, and then she started laughing, and then they beat the shit out of her. You know how it goes.
It goes,
Anyway.
yeah.
Anyway, why are you in the neighborhood? I don't mean to impugn your good character, but you're not generally the type to come around for no reason.
Nah, I'm checking things out. I got a weird one the other day.
Weird
It's
one.
like
I
a.
got a major in weird. Tell me about it.
Yeah, and this may just be up your alley. We got like. It's like a fridge. It's like a psychic major buzzkill shoot your friends in the back of the head fridge.
Yeah, that's just about the weirdest thing I ever fucking heard of.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was getting paid to, introduce it to some thermite, but the fellas that were keeping it company decided to throw it in the back of a car and make a quick getaway.
Shit, that's fucking bad.
Yeah, we would try to take out the car, but it's limping along. It's what is a Ram? What the type of car that it
It was a
is?
Toyota Gopher.
Shitty Toyota Gopher.
Huh. Well, if I see it, I'll alert the media.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Anything else going on there? Like, so it's just this fridge in this truck? Or, like, is that all?
Fridge, truck, two badass motherfuckers trying to keep it safe.
Oh shit, who's the dudes?
Does he have like a little like pad of paper and a pencil?
He doesn't. You'll have to draw an AR. Paper costs
I can-
money, man.
That's fair. He scribbles out a shitty little caricature of Fox and Leatherteeth.
Make a, there's gotta be an art roll. There's gotta be like an expression roll.
Yeah.
Make an agility and performance roll.
That's great for me.
I feel like you're lying.
No, it's actually a good roll for me.
What? You
I've
have
got-
points in performance?
I have 4 points of performance.
What the
Painkiller's a dancer.
What? Oh, right.
Excellent.
Give me a minute. I have to open a window. It's a bazillion degrees in here.
Fair.
Yep. What'd you get?
4 successes.
Wow, you make a very, very good rendition of these guys. And he's like, he points to Leatherteeth and he's like, are you fucking sure?
Oh yeah, I am way sure.
That's,
You know that guy?
yeah, that's Leatherteeth. And you finally learn the name. In for reals,
In character.
Right, you now diegetically know the name.
I knew you'd use that word given our conversation today.
Yeah, he's a fucking hometown hero around here. He gives the wieners a hard time and then strolls into the bar to grab a drink. I mean, I knew he was a prick, but like working for a corp, that ain't his style, man.
When you seen him last?
Couple weeks ago, now that you mention it, he was doing the aforementioned kick wiener ass and walk in the front door and grab a drink. Started a giant fight, kicked some more ass, kept drinking. That
Would have liked to see that, but that doesn't sound like this guy.
That motherfucker is too goddamn fast.
Oh yeah, can confirm.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you were on the receiving end of that. 3-on-1 ain't fair odds, you know what I mean? You need to bring a fourth guy.
Yeah, but that's he didn't act like the kind of guy that comes in, kicks ass, keeps drinking. He was real crazy, like for real.
I mean, he ain't always been on the up and up. Like, crazy? That sounds about right, but the way you say it, you make it sound like a bad thing.
Yeah, this ain't good crazy.
The way I remember it, it's a good thing. So,
Nah,
he's wrong.
Something's gone real fucking wrong with this guy. He's real attached to that fridge like it's his wife, I think he called it? Mrs.?
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
What kind of dude falls in love with a fridge? I mean, there are a whole lot of things in this world to fall in love with. Fridge?
Listen, if she's a real curvy fridge, though.
Oh, shit. That being said, you've seen this fridge. Not curvy.
She's not.
Not curvy.
But if it were, then you'd be like, okay, I get it.
You know, I could see it if it's like an
I had to
anthropomorphic
unmute
fridge.
for that just so we could all imagine a curvy fridge. I'll go back to being quiet.
Thank you so much.
If this was one busty fucking fridge,
yeah, if she was like stacked in all the right, cabinets, we'd be talking a different game, but we're not.
But that ain't the case.
It's not the game we're talking here.
So is the freezer on the top or the bottom?
Ooh, good question. I guess it depends on if you're a freezer man or a fridge man. Anyways, sorry.
I'm gonna say that this fridge is fully customizable.
Ooh.
Fancy. Fridge fucking aside, go on.
God damn it. But
you said he came in a couple weeks ago last and picked a fight.
yeah, and I mean you can go all over Redmond. You'll hear stories about Leatherteeth. This guy's a real runner. I mean, he's gone pro. Like, he's walked into the arcology and walked out to tell about it. Now, I ain't saying that means you're the top of the pile, but around here, you don't do that unless you know what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's... What kind of job was the last one Leatherteeth was working?
Now that I don't know. But I might be able to figure that out. You know, a lot of eyes and ears come through here. Put out some tendrils. See what comes up.
Shake a few trees.
See what falls out.
Appreciate it.
For you, my friend, I can make this happen. Shit might even be fun.
You watch your ass out there, alright? There's something weird about this one.
Yeah. I feel that. Leatherteeth falling in love with a fucking fridge. I'm feeling that pretty fucking powerful right now.
Yeah.
But, have fun, peruse. I gotta get back to my business. You know how it goes.
I know how it goes.
Here's looking at you, chumma. Having occupied enough of his time, he goes about his business and actually serves some drinks. Oh, what? Let me see if I can find the exact quote. Oh, wow. I didn't know I'd find it fucking first search. He commits some serious lovable rogue level 8 techniques cocktail magic. Pete knew all kinds of cool showy cocktail making tricks. You know, juggling bottles, twirling shakers behind his head, that sort of thing. Just give me my drink, the surly patrons would say, but when they looked down, he already had.
I picture him doing, have you seen that video of this guy serving ice cream to a little boy?
No.
And he keeps doing tricks with the ice cream and the scoop and keeps pretending to hand it to the little boy and then whipping it away. I'll see if I can track it down.
Oh, fuck. I totally forgot to bring it up. But never mind. You understand that his speed is inhuman. Understanding what his speed comes from might give you more information as to how you can deal with him or what exactly it's from.
Cool. Oh, I found it.
Oh, God.
It has been placed in memes.
That is definitely the sort of thing that Brian does. He does that just about up until he's gonna get punched. And then he gives him the drink. He is a master of reading his audience, and he is very good at understanding when someone's rage is about to overcome their sense of good humor.
That's why we're friends.
Exactly. And my God, he has pushed you to the edge of preternatural rage before.
Well, he's gonna do his thing. While I'm here, I'm gonna do my thing.
Do you fucking hit the dance floor?
I tear it up.
Roll that beautiful charisma and performance ability again.
You got it.
Some music for you.
Thank you. Again, 4 successes.
Tear it up, PK.
Fucking burn it up. Roll some of that beautiful judge intentions.
Oh.
Remind me what I put together for judge intentions. I forgot to save it.
Scroob. You.
I forgot to save it.
All right,
It's
Donald Duck.
Is it intuition and reaction?
No, I don't think so. Intuition's definitely.
I think it's
part of it.
It's a separate thing. I have it under my attributes as just judge intentions.
Yeah.
But it's one that you like. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Page 152.
Thank you.
It's charisma and intuition.
Cool.
Mm.
shit, let's do some drugs.
Nothing.
Okay, never mind. You are too absorbed in this hot music to pay attention to
The
anything.
hottest of dancing.
Shredding it.
Just the hottest of dancing.
I know I already posted this in here, but it seemed appropriate. In other news, I found a different but somehow even more sleazy elf.
Oh my god.
Look at this
Okay.
motherfucker!
I'm trying to. It's loading. Oh, there he is. Oh, his hair, though. Oh, his teeth, though. Oh, a lot of him, though.
All of him.
The nose, though? Oh, wow. The forehead, though.
Right. That's a
I could just keep going.
That's a fucking widow's peak and a half, man.
That's incredible.
That being said, that is a completely different, completely different kind of sleaze than what I was going for.
Yikes.
Nice music.
Thank you. All hail the Proto Man.
Right? Like they're very good.
They
I'll
don't
have to
make,
check them out.
they don't make bad shit. Anyway, so what do you do after that, PK?
After that, I'm gonna head on home. I'm still hurting from that fight, so I'm not gonna stay out too late.
Sounds good. You don't want to stay up past your bedtime.
Exactly.
The cool thing about you dancing is that your legs never get tired because they're fucking robo legs.
Exactly. And I definitely abuse the hydraulic jacks to do some dumb shit.
Absolutely. You can't tell me you don't. If you do, you're lying. You're lying to me. Oh god. I mean, when you have that available, how can you say no? Let me see if I can do some basic fucking math. There we go. Also, I figured out what the thing is when you raise your magic rating. It's initiation.
Ah.
Got him.
Thank you.
Yeah, initiating means you just delve further into magical secrets. So, like, it doesn't mean you're, like, doing anything specific. It just requires a lot of karma and a lot of money, and, like, you need to build a lodge or rent a lodge and just really get deep into astral space. Okay. But so, when Painkiller gets back, y'all should discuss what you have learned.
Yeah. Down for that.
Well, we're all back in one piece, so that's good.
Yeah. We went and pretended to be one of the Richie Riches for a little bit. That was fun.
It was
Oh, that
honestly
sounds
pretty
fun.
nice.
Yeah. Chomped the shit out of that fucking, I don't know, clerk lady. She was delightful.
Yeah, you did a really good job with that.
Oh, thank you, Havoc. You're a delight. We only got in because we were looking so good because of you.
That's what I'm here for.
Shine me up all nice. Dressed me up and I got nowhere to go.
Don't you know the fancier you dress, the easier it is to find malevolent fridges?
Is that
That's
what
true.
it is? Oh, I've been
so.
doing it all wrong.
So anyway, we went looking for suspicious biotech stuff.
Yeah, we were looking into this whole machinery meets magic thing, and what we've heard is that it just doesn't seem possible that an inorganic being would have magical powers. Sounds like, from what I understand.
Magic and tech is like oil and water. They really don't play nice together.
Exactly. That's what it sounds like. So we're disqualifying the fridge as a magical being or object, probably.
As a purely magical thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary to think about tech that's so good that it looks like magic.
Yeah, it's essentially technology just pretending to be magic, which is pretty wild.
Which unfortunately puts it square out of my wheelhouse and into yours, Farsight.
Yep, just a little bit.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Do you find anything? Narrow
it's
down
just magic machinery, no pressure.
Our search a little?
I've got some fillers out. Hopefully some information will come back in.
That's good.
PK, did you do anything thrilling whilst we were gone?
Well, I may have found us a lead.
Oh, yeah?
Nothing on the fridge, but, not Fox, the other guy? His name's Leatherteeth.
Leather teeth, not leather face. That's right, leather teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, he, I guess he's a big-time Shadowrunner. Likes to fuck around with the Halloweeners and then grab a drink at the Jack-o'-lantern just to rub it in their faces.
That's a baller move, first of all.
It is.
My God.
But the thing is that they, my buddy over there saw him maybe 2 weeks ago, and he was acting, as normal as it gets for us.
Huh. So he's only really recently gone loco.
That's what it sounds like.
I wonder if the fridge made him. Maybe the fridge seduced him. Oh my God.
I think she had to have. It had to have.
Yeah. The fridge seduced him.
That's nuts.
That makes way more sense than a guy just looking at a unfuckable fridge like that and being like, fuck yeah, I want to get in her fucking...
I mean, does it really make more sense?
Listen, if she was like a thick fridge, I'd understand.
I've never wanted to fuck a fridge, and I've been on a lot of drugs.
Not the right
Havoc just points at Painkiller. That.
Listen, I'm just saying, with the right fridge, I wouldn't condone someone, but she's not the right kind of fridge. That's all I'm saying.
I guess everyone's allowed to find whatever kitchen appliance they want attractive. Huh.
You know me, I'm pansexual. Oh,
I want to find this fridge just so it can explode my brain this time.
You know, I get that a lot. So we know that Leatherteeth was a big time runner. Do we know what his last job was?
If he's any good at shadow running, no.
Well, yeah, but you know.
My buddy didn't know, but said he'd look into it for me.
Cool.
Okay, so that's a good start. And then I've also got my beat cop looking out for any abandoned trucks on fire and or not fuckable fridges.
Everybody roll me a straight logic roll.
You got it.
Oh.
I would be delighted.
Nothing.
I got 2 hits.
I got nothing.
Ooh, one fell out of the box.
One fell out of the cuckoo's nest.
Ooh, 2 hits, 1-1.
So Chatterbox, you and Farsight do a little reconnoitering, and you're like, you know what? We gotta wait. We've planted the seeds. We have to wait for the plants to sprout, and then maybe they will yield fruit.
We've cast our nets. Now we gotta wait for the fishes.
Right. If you could find some more work in the meantime, that could actually, that's a great way to spend the time before you die.
Well, then we might get better at it, so then maybe we won't die.
Got him.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I've also got to do a background check on those 2 IDs of Nighthawks that we found.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Ooh,
Really
nice.
smart.
Make a quick logic and cyber warfare.
I got 4 hits.
Sweet.
Hey.
The lesser ID is did I describe it as rating 2?
You said it was not very good.
Yeah, it's got the biometrics of a chicken. It's got his actual, like, it seems to have some legitimate metadata attached, but, like, anyone who looks at this thing for more than a fucking second will realize that it's fake. The other one, you only know it's fake because you found it in a bug-out bag. You give it the once over, and you're like, wait, is this his real sin? And you give it the twice over, and you're like, okay, no, it's not his real sin, but it might belong to someone real.
Okay. Cool.
Theoretically speaking, given enough time and inclination, you could possibly turn these sins into your sins.
Interesting. Leaving that on the back burner.
But tuck that into your cheek for later.
Yep. And I try to figure out if they've been used for anything.
Ooh.
See if there's any locations we might need to check into.
The really good sin is completely fresh, but the crappy sin has gone through some. It's gone through some casual shopping.
Interesting.
Like,
All right.
A couple rounds to the crime mall, Stuffer Shack, things like that. Nowhere obscenely suspicious.
Okay, makes sense.
Dude's got to buy guns and ammo somewhere.
All right. So far, I'm not getting a lot off his IDs, but we do know he shops around here.
That's something.
Buy local.
We do need to go hat shopping. Oh, wait, that's once we find the fridge.
Right, that's our victory.
Right. Victory
We
lap.
gotta go hat shopping and go out to dinner.
That's right. What was it? McCracken's?
Yes.
McCracken.
Yeah,
Yep,
McCracken's.
hat shopping and going to McCracken's.
It's what's gonna keep us going through these dark times.
Mm.
But we're definitely allowed to take on more than one job, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's very clear that the job that you have going through your Mystery Johnson is very sort of up in the air.
Mm.
What's the chain of command has broken down somewhat.
Yeah.
So if you want to take on another job, no one will get upset.
Okay.
And it's clear, like, if anyone is like,
Do we
"You're
have-
not doing your job," you can show them the receipts of how you're actually doing your job.
Yeah. Do we have access to Nighthawk's contacts because we're at his hideout, or would
Have we checked out his
Farsight-
console?
Yeah, would Farsight have to hack into that for us to get access to that?
Farsight would have to hack into that, and Farsight, make a logic and hardware roll.
Okay. I got 2 hits.
You understand that console has got some bad mojo in it.
Oh.
It has got some serious protections on it.
Alright.
Black ice would probably be a little much, but you're definitely dealing with psychotropic. And you know that shit's bad.
Well, we got a really well-guarded security system here. Much like his real, the top high-end ID is using. This is quality. All right. I'm gonna attempt to hack it,
Let's go for it.
but I'm gonna study the thing a bit first, just to get an idea of how it works. Maybe he's got some code somewhere around here.
does seem like the sort of putz who would forget his password.
Only because he makes it like an absurdly complicated alphanumeric thing just to like answer his personal email.
Right? Like he really played himself, you know?
Yeah, I'm just looking for any hints or tips because odds are he's got a few passions lying around.
True facts. Everybody make an intuition and perception roll.
Ooh, gladly.
Ooh, yes.
Intuition and perception?
Yes. Ooh,
Yes,
Painkiller, you get a +2 bonus.
Oh, nice.
6 hits.
Fuck!
I am rolling well tonight.
Fuck yeah, dude.
5 hits.
3 hits.
Ooh. Also 5 hits.
Damn, guys.
Yeah. Good rolls, everybody. We're all so good at perceiving and intuitioning.
It was worth loading up on.
So you guys are looking around, and you can tell that he used an automatically generated password. That being said, Farsight, you're like, wait a minute, what? And you guys look around and you figure out what generator he used. Farsight, you're able to reverse engineer the random RNG seed for the password generation, and you're like, oh, this is the password.
Sweet.
Well done.
Holy moly. That is an actual password.
Amazing. You know, I would have guessed that right off the top of my head.
It is a 50-character long, case-sensitive with numerals and symbols.
Holy.
Jesus.
Delicious.
I knew he was professional, but holy.
And you actually are able to get into his terminal without too much of a fuss.
Nice. What do we find in the box?
It's actually pretty mundane in here. There's a journal, there's a list of previous jobs, there's a listing, there's a Shadowlands BVS interchange between him and the Johnson you're working for, so it seems. And then there's, a giant search history. Mostly porn.
Yeah, go figure.
Like a cross between very tender and very rough gay Orcon troll scenarios.
Could have guessed.
I don't pay much attention to that. I just focus on the other stuff.
Yeah, no, you're just like, well, I gotta check his search history, and you're like, oh, what? I've never seen a tender troll. You know what? Never mind. This is for someone else, and this is for some other time.
Yep.
Yep. But
Let's see.
You hop to it. Which do you want to investigate first?
I probably would go after the contacts first because we're gonna need jobs.
Sounds good. Oh man, I think there's a series of random corporations. Hey! He's done jobs for the Kirin Fund.
Ooh.
Og Enterprises. And Baba Yaga Pharmaceutical.
Baba Yaga.
The latest run is for a company called Maison de la Rouge. So now you understand who you're working for.
Okay. I appreciate you typing that out.
I also appreciate you typing that out.
So some of those were guessy words.
Yeah. Og Enterprises is a very it's a trog company, like, for trogs, by trogs, that sort of thing.
Okay.
the Kieran Fund is a sort of more enlightened, generous, sort of benevolent, a benevolent dictatorship sort of deal. Nighthawk doesn't have a lot good to say about them. He mostly talks about how the money wasn't, the juice wasn't worth the squeeze, and you understand that he wasn't getting paid very well.
Pay poorly.
And then on the flip side, you've got Baba Yaga Pharmaceutical. That the notes in it are brief and to the point. Everybody, give me a judge intentions roll.
Okay, that qualifies as a. What stats would that one be?
Judge intentions is intuition and charisma.
Oh, perfect.
I got 1-1
And nothing else.
and nothing else.
3 hits.
Also 3 hits.
Sorry, what was it one more time?
Judge intentions.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Oh, damn.
Hang on. Oh, 1, 2, 5, 6. Haha. 7 hits and 1-1.
Fuck.
Yeah. I got a 10 in judge.
Damn.
LOL.
Well, it's pretty easy to figure out that the reason he's being so swift and succinct is that they made him do some fucking awful shit.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Like, you get the distinct impressions that what he did rhymes with human schmafficking.
Oh, no. I don't like what that rhymes with.
And more succinctly, Chatterbox, you know that it's not human schmafficking, it's child schmafficking.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
So that
That
chills
sounds
my
about
blood.
right.
But
that's dark.
It's not. Don't get the wrong intention. It's not sex trafficking. It's magic trafficking.
I feel like it's all gonna end up being one
really
thing
bad.
inevitably.
Well, I'm not saying it's much better. I'm just saying it's a different sort of bad.
It leaves a different bad taste in your mouth.
Like, it doesn't make me more uncomfortable, but it doesn't make me any less uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Because
it's like, oh, I guess I'm glad genitals aren't involved, but also still pretty
I
heinous.
mean, you don't know that.
still
Pretty
awful.
heinous.
Well, because it's easier to break a child's will than an adult. Hook them while they're young. You know, the tobacco policy. So if you can get a mage kid and kidnap them, it's easier to raise them in a corporate environment.
That, yeah, I'm done reading over people's shoulders at that. I gotta step away for a moment.
Sadly, this is the kind of thing that I would go into the details to see if I couldn't reverse.
Oh, no way. Baba Yaga is a Russian company.
Ooh.
Obviously.
Yep.
Oh, it's actually vaguely Slavic. But she's it is a Russian mega corporation. And
Yeah, and if you actually know the story of Baba Yaga, this kind of fits.
Yeah.
that is exactly what I was going for.
So let's maybe not contact Baba Yaga.
I mean, hey, if you guys want to make a lot of new yen real fast, you guys should do a run for Baba Yaga.
It's not fucking worth it.
Let's just cross that off
Hey.
the list.
Hey, how about you do a quick search on who their corporate rivals are?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good choice.
Work for the antithesis.
Okay, just computer use.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4 hits.
Sounds good. Just a logic and computer roll. You know that Baba Yaga and Zhulong Supply and Jotai Shamanistics are in a bitter corporate feud right now. That being said, working for any of them in Seattle might be difficult.
But for why?
Because not every company reaches all over the planet.
That's fair. I just thought I'd make sure that was the reason why.
No. Yeah, it's pretty clear that Baba Yaga was dipping into Tier Tangier. You know, that one thing you're really not supposed to fucking do. To find, because so in the realms outside of Seattle, the Awakened are more common. I can't remember Salashide. Salashide and Tier Tangier have a higher Awakened population than in other places because they never let go of their traditions. Salashide is Amerindians and Tier Tangier is old elves, as in elves that survived the Fifth World. So their awakened populations tend to be a few percentage points greater than normal human populations. Let me look that up real quick.
Let me just make sure I'm spelling that.
Okay, so yeah, so generally 1% of the world's population is awakened. In Tier Tangier, that's more like 5%. And Salashide, that's more like 5%. And Tier Tangier and Salashide, because they have more magical support, fewer of their awakened become crazies, incompetents, untapped talents, or burnouts. And a lot of them are, you know, sorcerers, enchanters, conjurers, magicians, and adepts.
Right. Magic-y types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wizards and whatnot, but not wizards, but not wizards.
Would you want to go into a place where the resident has a germ-fed shotgun and can see in the dark? I didn't think so.
No.
Thank you to Ms. Rai, Ace Runner, on the Shadowrun tabletop message board.
Shout out. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. So, yeah.
Okay, so we definitely know Baba Yaga's not somewhere we want to contact. And it doesn't sound like any of their immediate competitors are feasible for us to like reach out to and work with regularly.
Nah, Zhulong Supplies is Chinese.
Yeah.
And, you know, they have bad blood with Russia over the whole warm water incident 100 years ago. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Like, the CEO of Zhulong, like, his father swore a blood oath of revenge against Russia for fucking them over in World War II!
Jesus. Amazing.
Because Russia built a pipeline to get warm water from the sea.
Wow.
Interesting.
They sent out some troops to be like, okay, we just have these troops here to make sure everything's safe. And then they sent out a bunch of troops, and China had to build up on their western border. And when Japan attacked them, a lot of their troops were bound up, like, dealing with Russian shit. Which is one of the reasons why Japan... One of the reasons among many, mostly the fascism, that Japan steamrolled China in World War II.
Yeah.
So, and Jotai Shamanistics is a, like, Siberian steppe corporation, which is basically, like, you gotta... If you're in the Siberian steppe, you do what you can to make Nuyen, and what they do is talismong, and my god, do they talismong like no one has ever talismonged before.
If I had a million yen.
All day long I did it, if I were a wealthy man, oh, if I were a rich man. Anyway.
Oh my god. Amazing.
That is a classic.
The Shadowrun campaign just turns into A musical.
Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes, specifically.
Oh man, I can't remember the line. There's a line from Tradition where, fuck, what's the name of the main character from
Tradition.
Tradition.
Tradition?
Tradition.
What's his face is talking about, like, we carry these Tilia. He's like, we carry these prayer cloths so that we can pray while we're working, and then he brings up something else, like another tradition. He's like, we do this. You know what? I don't know why we do this.
Yeah, because it's tradition. Tradition. Yep. Blessed Fiddler on the Roof.
Drawing the line between tradition and modernity is like being a fiddler on the roof.
God.
So yeah,
I just almost shot myself in the face with a gun I don't own.
you're welcome.
Oh, thanks.
So yeah, doing a job for one of those two guys is probably out of the question. But the Kieran Fund and Og Enterprises still seem to be working in the area.
Cool. Could I have Chatterbox do like another judge intention and see which one it seems like he's more fond of or is writing more regularly with, or like get a general vibe of the communication?
As an orc, he was actually wait, was he an orc or is he a human?
He's an orc.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm glad someone remembered his metatype.
Yeah.
So he really liked working with Og Enterprises just because.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
He had his foot in the door just because of his metatype,
Yeah.
and they paid better than Kieran.
Right. They probably weren't being all racist up on him.
No.
As non-orcs are wont to do. That makes sense. Okay, so he would obviously prefer working with orcs, Og, but I guess for us we'll just pick one. Who's up for Kieran funds?
Oh, they seem legit.
They seem like they seem okay.
They
problem-
definitely. I didn't get strong like mage trafficking vibes.
Maison
Like
de
I
la
did
Rue.
with Baba Yaga.
I like the sound of that one, Havoc.
About to say, who does some digging in the Maison de la Rouge?
I do.
Alrighty then. Havoc.
I'm not gonna be very good at it.
In what way do you dig? Do you just try to use your brain? Do you try to use the matrix with your comlink?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know, right?
Make a logic and computer roll, and don't forget about your gremlins.
What do gremlins entail?
Well, how many points do you have in gremlins?
1.
Okay, so basically, if you roll a 1, you are considered to have rolled an additional 1 for the purposes of determining glitches and critical glitches.
I rolled 6 on my 1 die.
Nice work. You know that Maison de la Rouge is like they're a weird sort of corporate spook story. Like they are the Rocky of corporations. You know what I mean?
Like they had to climb a lot of stairs and do a montage to get where they are now?
No, they're an underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just like an underdog, but like if you kick my ass, I win anyway. They have a very long history of miraculous reversals. Like, it's very easy to search some stories. It's like, oh no, 2052, Maison de la Rouge on the ropes. No way they can get out of this corporate merger. And then a few weeks later, Maison de la Rouge, miraculous comeback, absorbs opposing competition.
See, that seems a bit suspicious.
It's absolutely suspicious. But you're way too incompetent at the internet to figure out any more. You don't know what
fair.
You don't know what Boolean operators are, so you're like, how do I find more? And you just
I don't even know what a Boolean is.
And you just like find their webpage, and they're like, "Ask us."
I'm reading
more.
their about section.
Right, and it's just like, we're a homegrown. Oh man, can I find a corporate doublespeak generator?
Maybe.
Oh my god, I found a business buzzwords generator.
Oh, I've got a corporate BS generator.
Oh my god, send me that.
Here you go.
Gimme! Yes, open link.
It just gives you like phrases.
Maison de la Rouge is dedicated to assertively transforming enabled niches. They spend their daily time interactively underwhelming visionary sources. And once you can do that, you can distinctively innovate reliable growth strategies. When you sign up with Maison de la Rouge, you're collaboratively pursuing the next generation virtualization and phosphorescently conceptualizing an expanded array of information. Why choose a lesser organization when you could enthusiastically, fashionably adapt testing procedures with Maison de la Rouge?
You see, I have absolutely no idea still what exactly they do to make money, but apparently they're pretty good at it. What do Nighthawk's notes say about what he's done with Maison de la Rouge?
Like his only note is, I can't tell if the Johnson is a man or a woman, and quite frankly, that scares me.
Right? Quite frankly, that turns me on. I like a mystery.
Does he say anything about what he had to do?
It's clear that the run that you went on was Maison de la Rouge.
Okay.
And I mean, just because you're working for them in one respect doesn't mean you can't contract another run.
Would feel like a dick move, though.
Okay.
You'd be like, we didn't finish that one thing. Give us a shot at another thing? Maybe?
But the Johnson also didn't seem to mind that we...
Yeah, he didn't seem too surprised that we didn't nail it the first time.
Also strange.
Not if he knew we were doing the mind-controlling fridge. And I guess really if he had told us we were going to be fighting a mind-controlling fridge, we probably would have been like, ah!
And if you recall, he told you that if he told you what you were doing, you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, we wouldn't do it. Exactly. I'm not...
And he was right!
I'm shocked by what it turned out to be, but I'm not shocked that it turned out to be something crazy, because he told us it was going to be something crazy.
Here's the thing. You can input a name to generate corporate gibberish.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's an entire page of this shit. We will unleash the ability of blog-based, end-to-end, real-world iteration of upgrades. We here at Maison de la Rouge have come to know that it's better to target seamlessly than to transform mega-virtually. Your budget for leveraging should be at least 1/2 of your budget for targeting. Think ultra-ubiquitously. Think visionary. Think backwards compatible. Think seamless, but don't think all three at the same time, am I right? We always iterate real-time compliance management. That is an amazing achievement taking into account the current financial state of things. We often deploy customer-directed raw bandwidth. That is a terrific achievement taking into account today's financial state of things. We apply the proverb, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Not only to our communities, but our capacity to repurpose things. A company that can drive courageously will eventually be able to upgrade defiantly. Your budget for unleashing should be at least twice your budget for engineering. Think robustly, affiliate-based, granularly, viral, but don't think them all at the same time.
I hate them based on the way they write.
Our feature set is unparalleled. But our world-class development and easy configuration is constantly considered a remarkable achievement. Have you ever needed to synthesize your feature set? In one step, perhaps?
No.
Yeah, no joke. Havoc, you read this entire page, and you get the distinct impression that they have said literally nothing.
Yeah, they just said a bunch of fancy words. The Chatterbox is like, I know bullshit when I see bullshit. I pull bullshit all the time, and this is fucking bullshit.
Without well-chosen
Painkiller tries to read over your shoulder and his nose starts bleeding.
Yeah. Chatterbox is like almost impressed. She's like, oh my god, they like outworded me, and I didn't know that was possible.
like
Yeah, you could learn a thing or two, honestly.
Yeah, they talk. Oh my god, I need to mentor with them. They just talked in circles and said absolutely nothing. Holy shit!
This is quite possibly 4,000 words of pure nothing.
Oh, I love it.
Without well-chosen interfaces, paradigms are forced to become user-defined. What in the fuck does that mean?
No one knows.
No one knows. Thank you for...
Havoc, this shit's making me angry.
Go punch something for me, PK. I'm pissed too. Let's go punch some walls.
Let's go wail on the couch.
Yeah, let's go beat up that fucking couch.
But yeah, after spending like a solid hour trying to figure out what Maison de la Rouge does, you're even more baffled than when you began.
So fuck them, sounds like.
Like, oh fuck, what's that clip from It's Always Sunny? Let me see if I can find it. I think this is it.
Okay, first off, your dry cleaning's all done. The company jet's been upgraded. I got rid of that piece of trash.
Nice.
Okay, now secondly, I found out who the controlling shareholder of Atwater
Oh,
is.
what is this?
Brian Lefebvre.
Oh dear.
Who?
Brian Lefebvre. The wallet they found?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
He was probably there to see me.
Dennis has been going around pretending to be him and stringing along the Wheeler guys.
This is great, Charlie. We keep
Oh,
the
God.
Wheeler guys off our asses, and we fix that water. Ah,
Right,
good move.
pretty good.
Oh, Nakashori's here.
Yeah, but this is-
Hello, Mr. Nakashori.
Welcome, welcome. You bring us the great honor to join with us, and we have many a naked woman and a fish of a pleasure for you.
Well, Charlie, what are you doing? What are you talking broken English for?
I thought they could understand me better.
Let's eat some sushi, and we'll talk business later.
Nice.
Enjoy yourself.
So, a few interesting facts about our city. There's been an abundance of crow eggs all around Philly. And crows seem to be getting bigger by the year and the day, even. And their eggs, of course, are getting bigger as well. Perhaps our companies, with this information, could find a way to create some products off these new information.
Excuse us. Charlie, wait, listen to me. You're fired.
What?
That is not the scene that I was looking for. The scene that I was looking for, Charlie asks Frank, what do we make? And he says, we make money. And he says, yeah, I get that, but like, what do we sell? And he says, business.
Mood.
So,
Yeah.
after spending an hour studying Maison de la Rouge, you have less ideas of what it is they do for business.
I think what they do for business is hire people to write their website and just add on to it every quarter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Jesus. Like, Chatterbox she never wants to brush her teeth, and she wants to brush her teeth after reading that excerpt from Maison de la Rouge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, do any of you speak French?
I think a little.
I speak
No.
Japanese.
Chatterbox is fluent in street speak.
Nope, I do not speak French.
Okay. Then none of you understand what Maison de la Rouge is supposed to mean.
Something of the red.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I don't know what Maison means, but I can Google it.
You use some sick ass Matrix
Doesn't that mean
checkpoint Google.
red house or something?
Yes, it means House of the Red.
Ah, haha! I just
Nice.
piece that together from my very flimsy French context clues.
Nice work. You get 1 karma.
Gracias. Oh, yay! I'll take it. Thanks.
I gotta grab some food real quick. Be right back.
Eat
Okay.
food, Farsight.
Will do.
But yeah, what the House of the Red stands for, that remains to be seen.
Yeah, very, very ambiguous. Intentionally,
Wait, in
it
business,
seems like.
do you want to be in the red or in the black?
In the black.
Oh.
Well, that doesn't fit then.
Maybe they all got their period the same day and they started a business. And that's the origin story of the House of the Red. The end. No
That
arguments.
sounds solidly forged.
Right?
Wait a sec. So, our Johnson is from Maison de la Rouge,
That is true.
Yes.
and they are interested in paying a lot of new yen to stop we'll loosely call it biotech
Yeah.
prototype thing.
Yeah.
So
That sounds right.
they've got to be involved in that somehow to even know it exists, right?
Now you're thinking with conspiracies, kid.
I just read this for an hour. I feel like my brain's leaking out of my ears. Like, why even bother buying drugs when I could just sit here and read this on my comlink?
Right?
I'm joking.
I mean, I'm not. I'm getting like a great nosebleed high from just staring
Sorry, I'm
at
gonna
this
disconnect and
page.
reconnect from Discord. I keep cutting out.
God, I wish that were me.
PK.
Let's try it now.
Hello.
How you feeling?
Hello.
Zoned out a bit there, bud.
But I mean, what do you know about the competition?
North Central Positronics, Sombra, and Lamerck. I know it's a really long-ass name,
That's
and
true.
I know that our Johnson mentioned that they would also be interested in this. I think, if I remember correctly, Farsight looked up some stuff about them before we went out to the warehouse, but I can't remember exactly what he found out. I've been condensing my notes.
Smart.
Separating them by session.
Oh God.
What?
The slogan of North Central Positronics, Sombra, and Lamerck is the biggest future pennies can buy.
Yeah, but
Nope.
that makes sense given what I know about him.
Nope, never mind. Switch that up. Well, that's one of them. They also have come to the future. We'll get it done.
I'm not mad at that one. It's not great, but it's like, oh, it's okay enough that I'm like, all right. The first one, I was like, not impressed. The second one, I'm like, no.
A cursory matrix search reveals, North Central Positronics, Sombra, and Lamerck are committed to bringing bleeding-edge technology into the world of today.
Bleeding edge.
Bleeding edge. It's
Sexy.
not the cutting edge.
Cutting edge is the bleeding edge.
Yes.
It's the edge that's so cut it's already bleeding.
Right.
Got it.
We're talking maximum edge here.
Right. Like, on terms of edge, we're in the edge lord category.
You are absolutely correct. We're dealing with surefire positive edgelords here.
Perf. I mean, I hate it, but also perf.
You get some serious bad mamma jamma energy from them.
So that's also crossed off the list then, sounds like. I mean, I don't think it was on the list, really.
It wasn't really.
No, it wasn't, but it was worth looking into, I guess. Do we have access to any information like rosters or people of significance who are linked to the competition?
Not in particular.
No, nothing that stands out.
Yeah.
Okay. Thought I'd ask. We'll have to see what Farsight says when he gets back, but Chatterbox is leaning towards just contacting the Kieran Fund because they seemed like the least sketchy one that we've learned about so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Kieran Fund is downright hippy dippy.
Yeah, Chatterbox is like, I don't know, this is just, it's matching my energy. I don't know.
I have returned.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
Farsight. Welcome back.
We needed to know what you knew about North Central Positronic, Sombra, and Lamerck.
Ooh,
Creased.
love that.
I'm a horrible, horrible judge.
Farsight!
Yes.
We needed to know what you knew about North Central Positronic, Sombra, and Lamerck.
That there's a roll. I take it.
No, you did some searching about them earlier on, but I don't remember what you figured out.
The answer could be nothing.
Not much, I don't think.
That's fine. So everybody who wants to research the competition, give me an appropriate roll in reference to how you search or try to figure things out.
I'm not gonna risk the gremlins. I'm gonna let the smart people handle this.
Good man.
Let's see. I think I will go by way of interwebs.
Make that beautiful logic and
Ooh.
computer roll.
That is 6 hits.
Thank you. And water.
Jesus Christ, Farsight.
And this is why I post.
Oh. Oh. There we are. Right. Farsight, you look up the competition. North Central Positronic, Sombra, and Lamerck. Building the future for pennies a day. They are an almost like completely innocuous company.
Okay.
They've been sitting pretty under the top 100 for a couple of decades now.
Oh.
It's pretty... Right, yeah, no, I remember having this conversation. It's almost suspicious. Like, you don't sit under the top 100. Either you drop down or you rise up. Either you're the new up-and-comer or you're the latest to fall. But
I do remember this now.
yeah, looking back, they are sitting pretty at, 110, 109, 107, 110. Always right in there. And quite frankly, very much like Maison de la Rouge, you don't know what they make.
They make business. They sell product. They make money.
They talk
They're
about
consultants.
They talk about the future a lot.
That's what people do when they don't have a product to sell.
And they did bring up the bleeding edge.
That makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Like, the phrase itself makes you feel a little sickly.
Yeah, it is a aggressive choice of wording.
Especially in this business.
It evokes imagery of a bloody knife and blood sacrifice to a dark god. Or goddess, they don't discriminate.
Or like when you nick yourself when you're shaving in the shower.
I mean, I was going more towards the vivisection of people imagery, but
Same energy, though.
same energy.
I mean,
Same terrified energy.
every megacorp is bad. These guys sound a little worse.
It's almost like they're staying out of the spotlight deliberately.
Ding, 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 ding.
Suspiciously unsuspicious.
Thanks, I hate it.
You're welcome.
Evil hanging out in plain sight. Yay!
So what horrible thing is the Kieran Fund gonna want us to do? Is that what we're looking at? Is that what we're gonna look for?
The Kieran Fund is a Japanese Shinto-based, like very magical. It's not a corporation. It's a mutual fund. Like it's a credit union basically.
Huh.
Where magic people in Japan collect their money and use it to do jobs.
Honest is, I'm bilingual in Japanese.
Oh snap!
I mean, I also have rating 3 in Japanese, so
Nice work, you filthy
Nice.
fucking weebs.
Indeed.
Kawaii!
I grew up speaking it.
One second. Let me roll some d6s to figure out some stuff. Time for me to generate a random run.
Dun, dun, dun.
Random run. Random run, random run, random run, random run.
Star Runner.
Nighthawk reports that he met with the Kieran. The runners go to meet a blank for their next job. They're hired by blank for blank. Targeting blank. And the run gets complicated when blank.
It's all redacted.
He describes a situation in which he met... What the fuck?
What?
You good?
Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried about it, but
he
okay.
describes a situation in which Nighthawk and was hired at a warehouse to perform an extraction on a cutting edge talisman from EvoCorp in the arcology.
Oh. Oh yeah, we checked out some of their stuff.
Yeah, we were there. We were hanging out earlier. So we could probably go steal some of their stuff. They didn't seem too difficult.
And he was a little cranky because it was an artifact that belonged to Tyr Tangier, and he didn't get paid as much as he expected to be. Because
Sometimes
some of his pay went towards reparations for the initial theft of the object.
That checks out.
Like, it was supposed to be a 10,000 new yen job, and he got paid 8,000. They're like, yeah, we have to send them 2,000 as an apology. And he was like, are you fucking serious?
You shitting me right now with this?
So yeah, that was the Kieran Fund run.
So it sounds like their work was pretty credible, just that he didn't make as much money as he wanted, which, like,
Sounds a little salty. Not
a little
that the work was
salty,
bad.
but yeah, like the work was fine, but that he was just a little personally salty. Like, I'll just take money where I can get money until we get, you know, our webs and our contacts out and about to.
I mean,
This is-
anything's
Fill us in
better
on
than sitting here and being anxious.
Yeah, right. We need to go find Nighthawk.
Guys, you don't even
Oh.
understand how salty he was.
Oh damn,
Oh,
that's real
oh,
salty.
A
a
salt
salt-
golem.
That
That's
is
a salt
golem.
golem right there.
That's a funny image.
That is beautiful.
It deals desiccation damage.
Desiccation damage.
Yeah, it sucks.
Amazing. So I guess should we just contact the Kieran Fund? Is
So,
everybody
Reynold,
down for
I'm
that?
cool with that.
how do Shadowrunners go about getting jobs? Do people find us, or are there like boards that go up with stuff that needs doing?
You find a fixer, and that fixer arranges a meeting, and then that meeting turns into a job, and then that job gets performed, and then you get paid.
I've got a fixer. I just don't know if he'd have connections with the Kieran Corporation. But
I mean, it
guess there's
doesn't have
only-
to be them.
Yeah. So I guess I can contact my fixer if nobody else has a fixer readily available.
Well, I mean, thankfully you have access to Nighthawk's terminal, so you can make a contact on Nighthawk's behalf.
Oh,
Ooh.
gotcha. That's what I was hoping we could do, but I wasn't sure.
Given that he's kind of pro, that might be enable us to get really good fixers.
Yeah, let's do that.
Nighthawk's fixer is a lady by the name of Vixen, and she's running out of Boris Orozco's greenhouse. Boris Orozco used to be the main man, head honcho fixer in Redmond. If you wanted something, he could make it happen. But after the Thawne incident, he got driven out of his greenhouse and all shot up. But that being said, when push comes to shove, if you want to get fixed, that's where you go.
I need to practice my typing.
A salt golem can engulf 1,024 fine or smaller creatures in its body at once.
Eesh.
Adorable.
And it is very vulnerable to water.
That makes sense.
They do not speak or have a scent, but being within 30 feet of one puts the strong taste of salt in their mouth.
That also makes sense.
We're talking 2,000 pounds, 8 feet tall of pure salt. But, yes, so you would want to visit Vixen in Boris's greenhouse. The name stuck.
I mean, that sounds lovely. I'd go to a greenhouse.
I don't think that. Is there anything green in Redmond?
Yeah, I could afford to go see some green.
There we go.
Presumably.
Who's up for a ride to Redmond?
Yeah, I'm down. I'll go where you lead. I'm gonna follow.
I will follow.
Yeah, I could go for that.
Once we get to the talking part, that's when I shine. But you know, first we gotta get somewhere and find some people to talk to.
Whoops.
Oh,
Oh, look at that greenhouse.
That's an actual plant, I think.
So you
Yeah,
got-
look at that.
Damn.
It's lush. Pristine. There's like 2 whole types of plants here.
I wouldn't actually touch them. They're probably they've been soaking in acid rain for too long.
Chatterbox's fingers were just hovering over a leaf before you said that. And she's just like tucks her hand away. She's like, yeah, I mean, obviously I know that. Like, everybody knows that. Like, I wasn't going to touch it. Such a fucking liar. She's such a fucking liar. Yeah, everybody, obviously I wasn't going to touch it.
So you guys approach Boris's greenhouse. The place is locked up tighter than a fucking oil drum.
Tighter than Rapunzel's mini bar, am I right? Hey-o!
Hey, puppy!
Hey, puppy!
Hey, puppy!
Yikes. Oh. Okay, so it's real locked up.
I mean, as locked, the door is locked, but like the entire place is made out of
Yeah.
glass.
I was like, let's just fucking bust our way in.
Oh,
I'm sure there's a shattered bit of window somewhere.
Oh, there are so many shattered windows. This place has been shot up by Lone Star and angry gangers and corporate strike teams.
We like hit the
So
front door and
many
it's locked, and Chatterbox is like, hang on, I know a way around. She just like walks through a giant gaping hole of glass. Like it's some secret entranceway.
You know, that's probably the actual entrance by now.
Right?
You guys walk through a broken set of glass, and a woman inside just says, "You're supposed to use the intercom."
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Also, you know, there was a door, but there was also a giant hole in the wall, so we took that for a secondary door.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Can I help
Okay.
you with something, or should I call
I'm sorry.
security?
No, I'm sorry. This is a bad way to start off. Let me start again. First of all, you look super menacing and fabulous. I want you to know that right off the bat. Second of all, I'm sorry we didn't use the intercom. We weren't quite sure what the door situation was. Also, we're here looking for maybe some work. So, you know, like, if you need work, we're here for that. So don't kill us, maybe, because maybe we can do some stuff.
Roll that beautiful charisma and negotiation footage.
That amazing charisma where she's like, maybe don't kill us.
Sometimes
Don't
that's all
kill
it
me,
takes.
maybe.
Is that just straight charisma?
Charisma and negotiation.
Oh, okay. I have perks.
The maybe was very important. She would have been insulted if you told her what to do.
Oh, yeah. Chatterbox doesn't tell anyone what to do. She just suggests things to do. 8, 9. Oh, pretty good. 2 1s, but 3 hits.
Nice work.
Eh.
So you say that, and she's like, "Okay, yeah, fine. What do you want? What are you looking for? If you don't have anything in mind, I'll send you to the bottom of the barrel. I don't give a fuck."
Well, obviously, you know, we don't know what's top tier, but we go for top tier first, but we'll also take bottom of the barrel. We're very negotiable like that. What do you... She, like, leans over to her team. She's like, what do we want? Obviously, we want the good stuff, but should we, like, you know, name our price? How do we want to handle this?
Tell her what we're here looking for and tell her where we're coming from. Drop Nighthawk's name.
That's true. I wasn't sure how much information we all wanted to share.
I think that's okay.
That's
That
right.
should be fine.
So we are associates of Nighthawk. He usually would be fixing our runs for us. Circumstances have recently developed and changed temporarily, but we're coming here on Nighthawk's goodwill. So, you know, if you could hook us up with some of the higher tier stuff, he'll vouch for us retrospectively, I assure you.
Yeah, I get it. He's too good to come down here and do it himself these days.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but if that's how you feel, that's valid and you're valid.
Well, Baba Yaga is ready for another run, so I guess we could do.
I would
more,
actually, if at all possible, anything other than Baba Yaga, that'd be real tight.
Well, I mean, if you want something, I guess Og has still got work in the neighborhood.
We've heard good things about Og. We would be interested in that, yes.
Sweet, sounds good.
Let's go with that then. Excellent.
Meet their representative in a Matrix host. That won't be a problem for your group, right?
Look to Farsight. I think we've got that.
Yeah, should be good.
As long as I don't have to do anything, we should be fine. Technology-wise. Don't trust me with that.
All right. I'll crid you in. You have a meeting in 3 hours.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely. You're a peach. Thank you, doll. Mwah.
Don't burn me on this one, or you'll get burned too.
Oh, sweetheart, I wouldn't dream of burning you. You kidding me? You're gorgeous. No burning that. No burning that face. Mwah.
Oh, fuck. I found a random Shadowrun host generator.
Whatever.
LOL. Crazy.
Well, fuck. Well, unfortunately, it has, like, host rating and things like that, but it doesn't have, like, a name or a description for the host. Still, nice. Ass. Ooh, psychotropic black eyes, cyberphobia 4, lethal black, and killer 6. Excuse me? Pardon me?
Excuse I?
Jessica, sick of fuck?
Let me try this one. Shit. Oh well. Farsight, you get a ping on your comlink.
Oh.
That leads you to a data slum.
Alright, I follow.
I mean, after you guys get back home.
Yeah.
A data slum is some place where the Matrix has sort of been cut off. Like, this place used to be a host. Now there's nothing but remnants behind. It's a haven for hackers and go-getters.
Alright, so do they want me to show my hacking skills here? Or?
Oh no, you just show up in your persona and you will meet Og, ostensibly.
Okay. Well, I show up.
Sounds good. Cold sim or hot sim?
Gonna go hot.
We're going in hot! Oh, wait, my bad. You don't have a choice between hot sim and cold sim. You're a technomancer. You're always in hot.
Oh boy.
The data slum is populated by a series of icons just sort of hanging out. It's basically, this area is the equivalent of a Matrix back alley outfitted with a dumpster fire. Noise is low, Overwatch is even lower. A great place to do something in the Matrix without getting noticed.
Excellent. Put it on my favorites list.
Nice. There are 4 other guys who seem to be minding their own business, pirating some sort of blood sport stream off of the Matrix. But another guy who let me see if I can find. Well, you know what? This was the first valid image when I searched impeccable orc. So this is who you meet.
Nice.
I'm assuming since you're not watching the stream, you're here who I am supposed to meet.
Yes, that sounds correct.
Delightful. Your job should be simple and not too difficult. Your goal will be to... Oh, no, that doesn't make sense either. We're trying to ferry something to City Hall without anyone noticing.
So a nice little package delivery.
Yes, there will be a pickup at Mobridge Vista. There you will find the object that we mean to deliver into governmental hands. Do not examine it too closely. It's proprietary.
Okay.
And your goal will be to bring it into City Hall. Now, unfortunately, that would normally be pretty simple, but on account of you bringing it into a governmental facility, you'll need to have a powerful, or at least a passable, UCIS identification.
Okay. By chance, does Nighthawk's ID qualify?
No, it does not.
Ah, unfortunate.
We're talking like a UCIS passport.
Okay.
Quite
Do
frankly,
any of us have that?
Quite frankly, getting the passport will be more difficult than getting the object or bringing it to where it needs to go.
Okay. We should be able to make that happen.
Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. And I know what you're thinking. Getting a passport is no easy business, but you have to make money. You have to spend money to make money. And consider. Perhaps you'll need to get out of the UCAS sometime.
That sounds like a good plan. I'm definitely in the market for one of those passports.
Good luck. And this persona disappears as he jacks out.
Oh, that was quick. All right, so we need to get some, at least a passport and make a delivery.
Oh, that's
City Hall.
That's not too hard.
Yep.
What kind of passport?
UCLA, was it?
UCAS.
UCAS.
UCAS. All right.
Is that something my fixer would know how to rig us with?
No.
Bummer.
Well, here's the trick. Number one, none of you have a sin.
I think I have a sin.
Well, you have fake sins. None of you have a real sin.
Yeah, none of us have real sins.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I have a really high-rated sin, but I don't have a real sin.
Oh, boy.
Havoc's got a sin. Havoc got our sin.
Oh, boy. Havoc, are you ready to get a passport?
Considering I was born and raised in Omaha, I may have the credentials.
Oh, interesting.
And, like, I'm sorry, like, this works out too well. Because, oh, Havoc, you are awakened, are you not?
Yeah.
Have you considered traveling to scenic Salishai to speak with the shamans about your awakened status?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Do you have any magical knowledge?
What do you mean?
I mean, I may have accidentally made this run too easy. What knowledges do you have at your disposal?
Let's see. Knowledges in biology, sprawl life, a couple languages. No formal magical education.
Oh boy, looks like you're running this off the fly. Does anybody have any sort of geographical or political knowledge?
I have navigation, if that helps me with geographical stuff.
No.
I've
Survival?
Political stuff.
I got nothing.
I got Megacorp. Business.
Roll logic and megacorp knowledge.
Okay. This should be fun.
You've been rolling well. You might succeed.
Okay. Hey, 2 1s and 1 hit.
Oh man.
Not good.
How the fuck do we get a? How the fuck do we justify an excuse for a passport? Fuck if I know.
I have no idea.
Have you guys considered instead the sweet embrace of death?
More often than I want to say.
Yeah, I mean, we all think about it, but then I just get high.
Yeah. I've got jazz for that.
Yeah.
Please do not.
That's
Yeah,
what my,
you do.
That's what my charm chuck is for. You think I'm this peppy all by myself? Ha!
Please do not start taking jazz recreationally.
No, I don't.
Good man. Oh god. But yeah. So getting a passport. You're thinking and you're like, okay, Havoc's the only one with a real sin. We can use that. But we need, like, you're gonna need a reason or some sort of you're gonna need some sort of reason, like something to put on the paperwork.
Right.
And that's the question.
So something like awakened status might be good.
That would also reveal his awakened status to the world. Dangerous.
I would really rather. I'm not doing that. Straight up, not a matter of that. I'm not doing
I won't force that. I'm not forcing that. I'm not pushing it. I was just asking questions, and now I know, and I'm not going to force it.
Yeah, no, like, having a sin is
Stacy?
bad. Having a sin with an awakened status attached to it is even worse.
Gotcha.
You know that shit with the child trafficking?
Oh, yeah, let's not have that happen. We're not having Havoc.
That could have happened to me so easy.
If there's Havoc trafficking, Chatterbox is gonna fucking throw fists. Like, don't worry.
Your
we're not...
hand, you cultist bastard!
Yeah, Chatterbox is gonna be like, who the fuck do I have to punch? Who touched our precious magic dog boy?
But you can tell that his awakened status is definitely like a key to solving the puzzle, but you can't. Some of the pieces are missing, and then you had Francine cut up some of the pieces to make them fit. Shit. Unfortunately, y'all are just too stupid to figure this one out.
Damn. I'm trying to think.
I mean,
we're not.
Can I call Winnie and ask him what some good reasons to get a passport would be,
No,
or is that?
God no. That's just...
I figured that was out of his realm. I'm stretching now.
No,
I'm trying to.
You could call a cop about that, but like Winston is just too stupid to help you on this.
Okay, I'm just trying to do some yoga with my attempts at what to do here. Really stretching them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunately, Mars has a logic of 1 and an intuition of 0.5.
God, I love him though.
Oh God.
God love him.
He's such a brute. God.
He's such a dumbass, but we love him.
God favors children, drunks, and Americans, and he's all of them. Thank you, Bismarck. Anyway,
Chatterbox is like, he flirts with me all the time, and I pretend not to like it, but like, don't tell him. But one day I'm gonna marry him. He's such a dumbass. He's a dumbass, but I want to kiss his dumb face.
Havoc and Chatterbox, roll a memory roll.
Oh sure. I would be
I think I have
delighted.
points in that. I do.
I also do. Oh, I have actually pretty good points in that. Heck yeah.
I wish I had better points in that.
I've got a 7. Let's see
One
how
hit.
I do. Ooh, 4 hits, 3 5s, or 3 1s. Blech.
Havoc, what did you get?
I got 1.
Nice.
1 success. No ones.
Chatterbox, you remember the two of you were invited to Ambassador Isle in order to figure out, like, in order to make contact with an official pro artificer, talismonger, and Tier Tangier representative.
Ooh, that's fun. Should we go to that? That sounds like something we should do.
I mean, that could be very interesting.
Yeah.
Who wants to go on an adventure? Who wants to go on a trip?
Me.
I guess we do.
We don't know what else to do at this point, so I'm like, me.
I'm sorry, your knowledges are limiting.
It's okay. We're all precious dum-dums.
Disaster party.
Yeah, sweet disaster party. Who's like, fuck.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
What we do now. Yeah, should we go? Was this when we were at the Richie Rich place?
Yes.
Is Chatterbox's way of referring to the arcology, was it?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. We were invited there when we were at the arcology.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was like invitation out of politeness. I didn't think it would be a real thing.
Well, now I'm thinking we should just cash in on it, you know?
True.
I don't know.
True. We'll have to formulate a better story than just our appearances.
Yeah. I don't know how that would help us get a passport, but it's something. It's something. Unless anybody else has anything else they want to do.
I just need a minute to take this all in.
It's a lot.
There's a lot, and if I slip up, then that's not good.
Things could go bad.
Yeah.
Things could go very bad.
Yeah. So we have a job from Og,
Yes.
but we need a passport to make a delivery.
Yes.
And Havoc and I just remembered that we were invited to meet a representative
Of Tier Tangier.
of a corporation, or what was the gentleman we were invited to meet with?
Oh.
They're just drinking, just dancing and shit, and they just came down and knocked on. They were doing a sticky note, apologizing for the noise, and like, hey, you can come up and get this.
I was fucking wondering.
Do it. Don't be a puss. So I figured out the people making all the noise are the upstairs neighbors.
Is your roommate about to go chew him out?
What?
I think so.
Fuck yeah.
And I mean, like, hey, if they want to party during the plague, that's their prerogative. I'm not gonna stop.
I mean, yeah. What else are they gonna do?
But
It's 8:30. If it was like 10 p.m., we'd be like, kids, shut that up.
You goddamn kid. No, I have earplugs. I don't give a shit.
Children's.
So yes, it was just sort of like a, well, if you did mention that that your dear Havoc was magically inclined, and she suggested that you visit Council Islands if you wanted to figure out more about the Awakened.
That's right. That's what it was. Thank you for clarifying that detail, because I was like, that feels more significant than I'm putting together.
Yeah.
So we need a passport to go to that place.
Excuse me.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
No, but maybe we could find out how to get a passport without revealing that you're awakened.
Unfortunately, y'all are way too ignorant. Y'all are way too ignorant of corporate what-to-dos. I'm sorry, not corporate what-to-dos. Governmental what-to-dos to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Do we know anyone who might be able to know more about corporations that we could have a consult with?
How much new yen are you willing to spend?
On the passport or a consult?
On a consult.
Not all of it, but not none of it.
Well, you have a fixer, and he knows things, but he's a piece of shit.
500 new yen.
Do you call up,
I tried Googling it.
oh man! Fucking praise be. Oh, give me a second. My back. Oh, there we go. Farsight, roll that beautiful logic and computer footage.
Hey, free hits.
I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds. I will be right back.
Council Island is officially owned by Salashide. They maintain a diplomatic mission there. Visitor visas are required for foreigners unless they are awakened.
Okay. I relay this information. Alright, so apparently you can get one to visit Shalashite, and if you're awakened, sounds like you're getting it for free.
Interesting. But a visitor visa isn't a passport.
It is not.
It's for this one specific place.
Yes. A visitor visa can be put on your SIN, fake or real. And if you want to bring the rest of the crew with you, ostensibly, you could bring them along as a sort of visitor entourage. Make it seem like you've gone pro.
Okay. I'm going through my notes and I'm just like both in and out of character, a little stumped.
I mean, there are other ways to get to Counselor Island. I just realized, shit, they'll let you on if you're awakened. Oh, shit.
Wait, is that where City Hall is?
No.
Then why the fuck do we need to go to Counselor Island?
Because if you go to Council Island, you'll be able to get a passport.
Oh,
Because if you're awakened, you can cut a bunch of red tape. Like...
And we like cutting tape.
Right. I mean, like, if you want to go through the proper channels, this run will take a couple of days or weeks.
We don't have that time, do we?
What are you talking about? What could possibly go wrong in Redmond in a couple of days?
Okay. I guess we have to do it this way then. I'm not fucking pleased about it.
Makes sense.
Okay. Is there anything that I can do to, like, do they just ask you whether or not you're awakened and that's it? Or do they make you demonstrate what kind of powers you have? Or
There's a test.
there's a test. Okay. Are they... Is this the part of the game where I have to give them my blood and stuff to get this?
No.
Okay, I was hoping not.
Well, I mean, you don't know exactly what the test involves, but you don't believe it involves a blood transfusion or extraction.
Oh, they probably just want to see an example of something that I can do.
Actually, I should probably contact the tower and write something up with a little bit of concealment as to identities and such about a friend who is thinking about getting one of these passports by being awakened, just to see what they would think of it.
Huh, that's a really good idea.
Yep, because they're used to keeping things on the down low, so they may have a better trick for it. Or advise against it, because the only thing I'd worry about is that's pretty much putting your real name on something.
In a manner of speaking.
You get a response from Nicodemus.
Ah. No, that's not very helpful. But I am valuing others above it. Yeah. Good times.
Good times, Nicodemus. Good fucking times.
Well, that couldn't possibly go wrong.
Not at all.
Is the tower on like lockdown or something?
It is on lockdown. So, like the way the tower normally works is that there are a whole bunch of different levels, and then there is the peak. You and others of the inner circle are permitted upon the peak. The peak is not typically where you hang out. You have your own host. You have your own sub-host in the main host.
Okay.
And then there are... So, like, the Tower of Babel is a popular host for hangers-on and the intellectually curious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are a bunch of... what's the word I'm looking for? There are a bunch of... fuck. There we go. There are a bunch of icons that hang out.
Okay.
Outside, and they're like, what the fuck is this? And, you know, no one does anything. But, the messages that you're getting from Nicodemus are strange. They
like
seem...
there's definitely... Like there's something there, but it's hard to see what it might be.
No, these responses are coming from outside.
Oh. Hello?
Which is not unheard of. There are some affiliates outside of the tower who respond in. But if the subject... You don't... It's unclear why they wouldn't want to make themselves known.
Okay.
Or why
so
they speak the way they do.
So they're being very secretive and cryptic.
Incredibly.
Huh. Interesting.
Like, there... In case it wasn't clear, there's something very weird going on with this Nicodemus fellow.
Yeah, there's definitely something going. And it's hard to tell if he's, like, not supposed to be saying stuff, or he's just, it doesn't seem entirely like messing with me, but there's definitely something there.
Right. You reply, thanks for the tip, and the response you get is that.
Ooh, spooky and religious.
Yeah, very cryptic. I don't know what to think of him, but he's something.
He's something, and you have to deal with him. Enjoy. But that is...
I'll figure this puzzle out.
That is the advice that
Farsight, just remember that I'm fluent in crazy, so if you need a translator, I'm here.
Oh, I might consult you on this one, because...
Yeah, let me know.
But
first,
what Is he seem like druggy crazy, like religious zealot crazy? What are we talking here?
I'm thinking religious zealot. That he's just using that as the medium.
You mind if I just take a peek at what we're looking at with here? Do nothing out of him but selfish. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Yeah. My diagnosis is that he's butt fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's that possibility.
Well,
But he's very skilled at crazy.
oh yeah, I'm saying we should listen to him as much as one can listen to his vague advice.
Yep.
But yeah, that's butt fucking crazy right there.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Nicodemus loves them some scripture.
Unless he's been blessed by a lord, which, like, in which case, good for him. You know, maybe. Interesting. Oh, that's some aggressive typing.
Not me for once.
No, that was me.
Some
That was
sexy
me.
aggressive.
Crisp. To the maximum.
To the minimum.
Which was it?
I mean, also, you could try to track down a passport and steal it.
That's true too. We cannot. I do have sleight of, or not sleight of hands, but I have palming. I've got pretty high palming skills. So if
I was gonna say you also have beating.
yeah, but you know, Chatterbox is gonna leave that as a last resort because she's really good at it. So she doesn't want to do it unless she has to. It doesn't feel fair otherwise. Yeah, should we just... How do we find somebody to steal their passport from? Do we just shake people down?
I'm about to say, at that point, you might as well just start shaking down random people.
No, that feels in poor taste. But okay. But okay.
It's
Alright.
an option, technically, I guess.
My fixer definitely wouldn't be able to hook me up with at least somebody else who would be able to hook me up with a passport. I'm fine if he's just the middleman. He does have low connections, so I won't be surprised if he can't hook me up.
Yeah, he has very low.
He is a boil-up fixer, so... But Chatterbox is like... She's like, fucking... Maybe, I don't know.
Come on!
Come on, I'm a boil-up girl! Throw me a bone!
No, not this guy. Fine. Not this chump.
Alright, that's fine. He is a bit of a chump, but God bless him if he ain't useful sometimes.
I made a meme.
Oh, meme daddy.
Hit him with that meme. And it's fucking disgusting.
Yes. Sexy. Amazing.
So is it time for the gang to go to Council Island?
Oh my god, I really don't want to.
I don't know what else to do though. Like, we just gotta follow whatever threads we can find.
Yeah, but like this isn't your sin we're playing with.
I know. I understand that I'm in a different position to be a little more.
Like you can be gung-ho all you want.
I apologize. I will put it into perspective that this is that you are the most at risk here. I'll pull back.
I need to do some thinking.
Okay. We'll all let Havoc have a moment. Havoc, I'm sorry. We're not trying to pressure you. We just don't know what else to do, but like, your safety comes first, obviously. So you make the choice that's right for you, and we will follow through on that, okay? Havoc?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Let me
Painkiller goes up to Havoc and gives him a squeeze on the shoulder and just says, "We got your back here. Whatever you decide."
Yeah, whatever you decide to do. I was getting ahead of myself because that's what I like to do. But whatever you think is right for you, we're gonna back your play. So you take a minute and think about it. There is no pressure.
Thanks, Riddle.
You're welcome.
I'm glad we're on the same wavelength of big oof.
We are vibing.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
This oof is fucking huge.
Uh-oh. Chatterbox like pulls Painkiller and Farsight away and is like, let's give the magic dog boy a minute. He deserves it.
Sounds good.
Alright. Now I had to look up that. Now I have that written down.
PK, you ever played the card game Egyptian Rat Screw? Let me teach it to you. And just starts teaching Painkiller a card game while we let everybody percolate on what they want to do.
Did you call
Painkiller
it?
gets very into it.
Yeah, it's a slap game, so Painkiller and Chatterbox are probably slapping the shit out of each other's hands and like laughing about how much it hurts.
Oh god.
And yes, the game's
we
called
call
Egyptian
it
Rat Screw.
Poil up rat fuck.
Poil up rat fuck. Yeah, it used to be called Egyptian Rat Screw, and now it's called Poil up rat fuck.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's like, PK, you haven't played Poil up rat fuck? Let me teach it to you.
Alright, I gotta look up the errata on one of my spells real quick. Spells. Manipulation.
PK, you want to start throwing money down on this Poil up rat screw game or what? You feel ready?
Let's do it.
All right. 5 new yen. Let's go.
Put 5 new yen on the table.
All right, here we go. This is just happening in the background.
Havoc's gonna go into one of the back rooms of the nest, or whatever it's called, our little hideout. And we're gonna do some cosmetic shit. Finding an accurate image is difficult.
Oh, pardon me. Tir Tangier is pronounced Sheer Sharngire.
I can see how you wouldn't get that at first.
Yeah. Oh, it's in Sparethiel. Fuck. Don't worry about it. Oh! The great dragon Hestabe lairs on Mount Shasta. Excuse me?
Yeah, that's good to know.
Oh, okay. Apparently Hestabe is one of the civil dragons.
Well, that's good.
Listen, if you're gonna be a dragon, I want you to be a civil dragon for sure.
Interesting. Well, man. I can't stop it. I'm going to Dunkelzahn's will. Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Stop, won't stop.
To Damien Knight, I leave my antique chess set. Except, of course, for the Black King piece. I hope you find another worthy opponent. It was only 60 seconds, old friend, but my, what a ride.
Alright, let's get some dice to do some magic, shall we?
Magic dice. Magic dice. Magic dice are very nice.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Makeover on myself at Force 6.
Roll it.
I love having manipulation as one of my skills. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5. That's going to be a beautiful
To Theodore Winslow of Lone Star Security Services, I leave you with the sheriff's badge worn by Wyatt Earp. A reminder that this is not the shootout at the OK Corral.
5 successes, 2 ones.
That's a sexy amount of successes.
That's very pretty.
All right.
Gonna resist that sweet, sweet drain.
Resist that drain.
With body and power. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3.
Excuse me.
To Sarug the Destroyer, though we have never understood one another, I respect your conviction, because I know you value nothing else of mine. I leave you with my respect, and that respect alone.
Nice. Is there actually a complete listing of that will?
There is a complete listing of Dunkelzon's will.
Nice.
I will post it. There is an entire list of so much weird shit. To the first party to identify the victim in the accompanying photo and bring his 5 perpetrators to justice, I leave the access codes to my property in Paris.
Oh, damn.
Holy moly.
Let's go do that. Let's go get his property in Paris, bitches.
There is a lot of really interesting.
And then we'll buy new hats.
To Lofweir, I leave the jewel of memory and one piece of advice. Consider your works and the possibility that in the eyes of the universe, you are no more or less than any of Earth's creatures. I tried this, and I can tell you it works wonders.
Wow.
Nice.
There is just so much shit that's just like, have you considered? And many other things. To Matthew Taylor, I leave my vintage 2017 Thunderbird Turbo Coupe. May it amuse you as much as it did to me. Yeah, it's pretty wild. In an effort to get to the good there's an entire thing of just like, I understand that there's this thing called a will that humans leave. I've decided to make one because I think it sounds amusing. So, Havoc, you have gussied yourself up.
Yes, I have.
Did you suffer any drain?
Yes, I did. I suffered 2 points of drain.
That's fine.
I've had worse.
But consider
I've had worse like yesterday.
Consider 5 successes worth of makeovers.
Wonderful. Comes out from the back room looking quite a bit different. Dressed all in black with a high-collared poncho. What appears to be like black leggings, black boots. Very finely manicured fingernails with light blue polish. A bobbed haircut that's black with cobalt highlights. And very feminine-looking features. Like, he has a pretty soft face already, but whatever like makeup has enhanced from the makeover spell, contouring to emphasize softer features and with this heavily winged eyeliner.
Looking good.
Chatterbox just
Nice.
whispers to herself, I'm queer. Fuck, I'm queer. I don't know what's happening, but it's beautiful and I love it.
So if we're gonna do this, call me Joan.
Joan, first of
You
all,
got it.
you look phenomenal, but you already knew that.
Thanks, sweetie.
Chatterbox for once is like flustered and was like, I wasn't ready to get flirted with.
I'm gonna have to get real comfortable with this real fast if we're gonna pull this off flawlessly. But I'm willing to do this for you guys.
Listen, we honor and respect your sacrifice. You look phenomenal no matter what you look like because you are phenomenal as a person.
What do I roll to not cry and ruin my eyeliner?
Composure.
Oh, I'm good.
It's the future. All eyeliner is
Untrue.
Well, regardless, that's 5 successes.
Yeah, you keep it together, but Chatterbox is like crying
Just
for
kind
you.
of angles his face upwards.
Chatterbox is crying for you. Sorry.
And Havoc takes out of the little shoulder bag a piece of identification. I don't think that anyone will argue with this. And gestures to this outfit and the sin.
Is Joan the name on the sin?
Yeah.
Havoc, I already thought you were incredibly brave, and now I think you are very brave, and you're making a sacrifice for all of us, and I'm gonna start crying for you. And she just starts going in the corner and bawling.
As Chatterbox gets all misty, Pinko's just like, God fucking damn it, don't. We're trying to run a mission here. Don't get me off.
I cannot cry.
I know, God.
Beautiful moment.
Everybody's
bonding.
We're holding it together.
If I'm not allowed to cry, you're not allowed to cry. Now let's just go out and get this done because I am supremely uncomfortable.
Yeah, let's get you out of here. Chatterbox is like fanning herself like, okay. Do it for Havoc. Yeah, we're ready.
Let's go.
Team No Name, but we're gonna make a name for ourselves.
How are you guys going to get to Council Island?
Yeah, eventually.
We can't take Bertha.
We can take Bertha part of the way there, but probably some mode of public transportation.
Yeah.
There's a ferry.
I was about to say.
Let's
Has to
grab
be like
that
a ferry or a magnetic train or something. Ferries are cool.
Yeah, let's grab that ferry.
Is that an appropriative term?
What?
Can we still call it a ferry if there are like actual fae running around?
Yes. I see what you did there.
That was a very, very forced joke.
I liked it though.
We all laughed anyway.
Yeah, that's Chatterbox's favorite kind of humor is when you're like, ah.
Right, when you're barely holding it together, but
yeah. Actually, Chatterbox on the ferry ride is telling you her favorite jokes, and one of them is, what's green and has wheels?
I don't know.
A green wheelbarrow.
I lied about the wheels. That's the whole joke.
That's
is that it's a lie.
good.
You're fired.
What's green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels. Chatterbox thinks it's really fucking hilarious.
It's your particular delivery.
Yeah,
really
it's a total anti-joke, but she loves it every time. Like, she can't do it without like making herself cry laugh before the end of the punchline. By the end of it, she's wailing. She's like, I lied about the wheels. Yeah.
Hey, Chatterbox.
What?
What?
Keep it together. Tell me the line.
What kind of birds stick together?
What?
Velcros.
Oh my god! Yep, that's the whole ferry ride. Havoc, you got one?
No, I don't. Mostly
No.
just trying to get in character, shall we say.
Sorry. I gotta remember.
We can't break up the method acting.
Right. Sorry. Farsight, you got one?
Oh, got one what?
A joke.
Give us a joke.
Give us a joke, Farsight.
We demand one.
They like loom over him demanding.
I don't do well under pressure.
Give us a punchline now. Entertain us.
Ah! Slowly slides back into the Matrix for safety reasons.
Oh, fuck. Fine. Okay, so painkiller. An orc, an elf, and a human walk into a bar. That's all I got so far.
All right, it's a good start. It's a good start.
I think there's potential there.
I think you
There's
got a good
something
thing
there,
going.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, or it could be like a height joke of like a human and elf walk under a bar and then the orc walks into the bar because he's taller. Ah? Something there?
Welcome to
Maybe
Council
the bar.
Island, everyone.
Yay.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh,
Yeah. When you're trying to make your own knock-knock jokes.
Ooh, that looks good.
Oh, Council's adorable. Chatterbox is immediately like enamored. Like she blows a lot of smoke up a lot of places' asses and says it's adorable, but this time she's like, okay, I say a lot of stuff very loosely, but this place is precious. I love it.
Is there any indication to what they is referring to?
Nope. Everybody make a judge intentions roll.
I'd love to.
Those are fun.
I've got like a 10 in that, so I usually
2 successes.
2 hit.
I have like
I'm actually gonna.
ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
Same. And I will never
Ooh, twinsies.
be so good at this again. Let me just. Beautiful. Beautiful.
So you guys go through customs.
Sexy.
And y'all are expected to present a sin, number 1. And number 2, y'all are expected to surrender your weapons.
I've got a high-rated fake sin
About
that I'm
say,
willing to use.
Post your sin and their appropriate ratings in the chat. And
If I have a concealed weapon, can I sneak away with it?
you can try to conceal it if you wish, but
I might, 'cause I have some-
is in general chat, and we'll see if you're able to succeed.
Gotcha.
I reconfigured the sin that Nighthawk had.
Oh, that's gonna take you a couple of days, big man.
Oh, never mind then. I have a crappy sim. I might just stay out for this one.
I was about to say, you can stay on the ferry. If you don't go through customs, you don't have to get a credit check and all that shit.
Okay, so I'll take care of the vehicle because my sin not good.
Sounds good. You hang out in Bertha and chill on Jack Point for a little while.
Me, I start checking things out in the area, make sure we have a good escape plan.
You have a very bad escape plan. The only way out is through the ferry. Alternatively, you could try to drive out through the I-90, but there are 2 pillboxes that will fill your ass up with fucking crime cannons. Then again, Bertha is pretty heavily armored. She could probably take a punch or 2 from those pillboxes if you're trying to drive away.
Fair enough.
Good to know.
Oh, wait, I leave my little bug on one of them. I have a little insect bug.
Sounds good.
That way I can keep in touch.
So could you mark down how many successes you each got on your judge intentions roll?
I got you.
With the exception of you, Farsight.
Too late.
Yep. Painkiller, you get the distinct impression that they look at your mechanical legs derisively.
I look at their dick derisively. I give him the gay once over and just shake my head.
Shaking my goddamn
judgy and hot.
And what type of pistol do you have? Oh, you're right. You have an Ares Heavy Predator. Well, you know what? Let's see if you can successfully conceal it.
Fingers crossed.
Absolutely not.
Oh no.
They wand you down, and they're just like, ooh.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about that one. That one, when you have so many guns, sometimes it's hard to keep track of which ones are where. Let me just pop that over to you guys. Don't worry about that.
The Amerindian takes it from you and says, we'll send it to your address.
Thank you. Please and thank you. Mwah, you're a doll.
Your fake sin doesn't have an associated address.
Shh, don't worry about it.
And they take you, and they take your flask.
Ah!
This will be returned to you when you leave.
Okay, that's fine.
And Havoc, you turn in your weapons, and they're all good.
I guess we just won't get into any fights while we're here.
I suggest you don't. And Painkiller, I assume you leave your... What type of shotgun do you have? Do you have a Defiance?
What? Yes, I do, but it's at home.
I'm about to say, you leave that in the van. The shotgun lives in Bertha. So
That's her home.
you guys successfully clear the customs. And when you enter Havoc, they ask you what your business in Council Island is.
Just moose ears. Let me give me a second.
Yeah, I try to support them with any information online that I can find. Pretty much be their information guy.
Unfortunately, Farsight, you know so little about Amerindian society.
Well, yeah.
And they're actually notoriously hush hush on the Matrix.
This is unfortunate.
It's like they live in a different world.
What kind of world lives without the Matrix?
The magic world.
About to say, Council Island does have Matrix access, but it is not super big.
I look up at this person with all the confidence that I can muster and say, I'm here to learn more about the Awakened, and these two are my entourage, my little support network. I flash a smile.
He writes something down on his notepad and says, every sorceress needs her knights. Please,
Chatterbox is just like, I'm the hype man.
Please follow me.
Painkiller definitely blushes at being called a knight, just a little.
Aww.
Follow.
Havoc, you are brought to a room. The door is opened. You are ushered inside, but no one else is.
I give a look over my shoulder and a little nod. Like, gonna be fine.
Meet me in Time Stop Central.
Oh boy!
Bye-bye!
LOL, we'll be right here.
F in the chat, real quick.
Like when the door shuts, this gentleman apparates.
Ooh, okay.
And like he just looks at you and says, "What is all that shit?"
All this?
Yes, that shit on you.
Makes it a little easier to walk around.
It makes you look uncomfortable. That's what it makes you look. Get rid of it.
I will cast the same spell to reverse.
And he sees you casting, and he's like, no, just dismiss it.
I will attempt to do that, even though I didn't think that was how that worked.
Cast smarter, not harder. And like that, you dismiss it. And you are what's your new name?
Oscar.
Oscar, and you are Oscar once more. Good.
Huh.
You look better. I hope you feel better too. You've already proven your abilities.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What were you expecting?
An interrogation?
No. An interrogation isn't necessary, only proof. We just need to know that you're not working for As Technology or something like that.
No.
And dear God, young man, you are too incompetent to be working for a mega corporation. And if you are working for one, you are by far the most deep, covered, and humble agent I have ever seen in my entire life.
Havoc can't help but smile at being called
At being called what?
humble.
No, everything looks everything looks right here. That's not your name. What's your name?
Oscar Recuro.
God damn it. I'll put in a word for the UCAS. They really need to pick up your paperwork. It's fucking disgusting.
I give it a sort of sheepish half shrug, and I don't like mention the fact that I hadn't filed paperwork about that.
He knows.
Of course he does.
You're dealing with one masterclass operator here.
Yeah, this is like a real shaman.
This is a real ass shaman. We're talking a Magic 8 shaman.
Holy fuck, okay.
He's not an elder, he's not like he is a masterclass fucking professional. Yeah, and he just looks over your paperwork and he says, "I'd say you're good to go."
Oh, great.
Sorry
Thank
for
you.
the inconvenience. Welcome to Counselor Island.
No, it's totally fine. I understand why you did it.
Where the old world meets the new.
How many times you got to say that a day?
Oh, God. Please don't ask.
I guess.
And you're returned to your mates.
Havoc returns, still wearing that same outfit, but looking back to his usual purple hair and boy band good looks.
Cool.
Yeah, gives them a
How'd it go?
nervous thumbs up.
I'm about to say, even if Farsight isn't physically present, he's always digitally present.
Just not that bad.
Oh no! It's shittying itself!
That's the worst type of shitting. Pidge, close down the program and then open it back up again.
Quick, everybody push all the buttons. And turn all the knobs.
Have we checked the tubes? Are they plugged?
The tubes are plugged, but the tubes are also jammed full. It's like a pickup truck. Fuck. Oh my god, that takes me back. I totally forgot that the internet is a series of tubes.
I
don't think I ever could.
Holy shit. I actually ended up having a conversation with university computer science professor about how the internet is actually kind of a series of tubes.
Interesting.
Like, the tubes can get clogged. Like, bandwidth is a measure of how close the tubes are to getting clogged.
Yep. It wasn't the worst analogy. It just did not work.
No, but also, like, it's the pickup truck thing that really gets it. Just like, the internet is a series of tubes. It's like a pickup truck. If you fill it all up, you can block traffic. And they're just like, what the fuck are you talking about, mate?
I need to go back and watch that for old time's sake.
Chatterbox, are you back?
I am.
Did you hear about the Havoc situation?
No, I stepped out whilst Havoc was away.
In Time Stop Central.
Yes.
He's back to his normal Oscar-y self.
Yay! Back to Havoc.
It went okay.
The Amerindians are apparently very understanding.
Yay! Thanks, Amerindians.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. Peace, love. Bye.
Oh man, have you ever heard an orc try to say Tir Tangier? It's fucking embarrassing.
Bet
we struggle with it.
It's the tusks, really.
Among many things.
All right, so where should we start looking around in this magic town?
So there's the Council Island Inn, the Friendship Restaurant, the Aquaculture Lodge, the Eagle Lodge,
The Friendship
Lodge,
Restaurant.
the Friendship Restaurant, the Museum Lodge, the Grand Council Lodge, and the Passport Lodge.
Oh, we should probably go to the Passport Lodge.
One
Maybe
guess tells you where you need to go, but of course you can wander around to your
I mean, Chatterbox is super into the Friendship Lodge or the Friendship Restaurant, but she knows that they should go to the Passport.
This is actually
Lodge.
pretty nice.
Oh man.
Yeah, right?
Havoc, what's your magic score?
6.
Roll raw magic.
Oh, please don't go off the desk. 3 successes, 2 1s.
Oh god, I found it. Oh god. Got him.
Oh, I feel it. I feel the cosmos. Cancer came scuttling back. So yummy.
Yeah, you realize Counselor Island is built directly on a ley line. The mana here is very strong.
Whoa.
Also, like, you can hear Dog here more succinctly than you have anywhere else. Like, when you're trying to listen to him in the city, it's so loud. Or he's so quiet. Here on
It's like listening to a radio that's not quite on the right frequency.
You are absolutely correct. That is a very apt metaphor. And here on Counselor Island, you are tuned in to Dog FM. All dog, all the time. Woof woof. You are listening to 3 Dog. Ow! Coming to you live from Counselor Island.
3 Dog!
Go 3 Dog.
Telling you the truth. No matter how
Listen,
bad it
I
hurts.
love 3 Dog, but can we talk about how much I stand for Travis in Fallout 4 and his precious anxiety?
Yeah.
That poor sweet little boy. We're all gonna die! I mean, we're fine.
I
We're all
really
gonna
wish
be
they had
fine.
brought 3 Dog along with the Pridwin and scrapped
Yes!
the entire Brotherhood
Yes.
of Steel and brought in a new Brotherhood of Steel that isn't made out of shit.
Yeah, like a good Brotherhood of Steel, and then you just teach Travis how to handle his shit.
They did my Brotherhood dirty.
Oh, it's so dirty. But
Right?
Then the Pridwood could come along and be like, "Hello, Commonwealth! How you doing? Live from the Capital Wasteland. $3."
Did you know that there is a
I-
way to manipulate what quest markers get finished when to do a full, like, every faction survives ending of the game?
Oh, damn.
Interesting.
I'm trying it in my most recent game. It's hard. I have to
Good
have the
luck.
video up on the side and like follow where it needs to go.
Yeah,
But-
good luck.
But
Thank
what
you.
if I just destroyed the Institute?
Yeah, what if I just did that because they suck?
Well, they don't suck. They just want to commit, robot genocide and then actual genocide.
I'm
Yeah,
about
that
to say,
kind of sucks.
like,
This
I
is
don't
a
know.
triumph.
That might be my definition of sucky.
Like, what's the name of that settlement in the southwest in the water pumping plant?
Haven?
I think it's Haven. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah?
Because like if
That
you go,
weird creepy town?
No. It's not weird and creepy. There's just it's by a ship that's a bandit stronghold, and like you talk to the guy and he's like, "Yeah, I need you to clear out the stronghold, and we'll join the Minutemen."
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah,
And then you do some investigating into it, and they're like, "Yeah." Well, you go to the institute, and they're like, "Yeah, we wanted to. We realized they were growing crops more powerfully than most other settlements in the wasteland, so we kidnapped the dad, tortured him, extracted his memories, replaced him with a synth, killed him,
Yeah, they're just the worst.
and then studied the crops, and we're going to introduce our own institute spliced crops, and then when we're done with our experiment, we're gonna kill everyone and take all the research data."
Yeah, they're just terrible.
Like, that's the
My
most evil
I-
thing you can do.
I always play a character who's 100% into finding and supporting her son, and then she finds out he's in charge. Oh, spoilers! She finds out he a bad guy, and she's like, "But fucking excuse me, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit."
I didn't want to kill my boy. That's why Hancock is here. Hancock, kill my boy.
Exactly. That's why I brought somebody with me. I'm not gonna do it, but like somebody's gotta do it.
Like, straight up, the most evil thing you could possibly think to do. And they're just like, "Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it."
Yeah. So should we head to the passport lodge?
Yeah,
Probably,
yeah.
yes.
And
Yeah. That seems like the most logical place to go.
I don't want to push my luck here, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, if you want to stand out, like I can try to go in and talk my way into something. If you
No.
wanna stand outside.
In for a penny, in for a pound. I'm already in.
All right, you sure?
Like really, really in.
All right.
Talk
All
later. Passport lodge.
Is there a way to fake enlightenment? Could I pretend to be an enlightened one and try to register as an enlightened one? I have performance skills.
No.
Not have enough.
At best,
Chatterbox thinks that's a really
might
good idea.
offend
though.
someone. At worst, you might get arrested.
So at best, I'd be my usual self, and at worst, I'd be my usual self.
Right.
Yeah. That's Chatterbox's first idea, though. She was like, "Okay, I pretend that I have magical powers. I think it will go really well."
No, and in fact, let me just give you a hand with that. I'm going to try out letting go of the enchantment still on Chatterbox to her appearance.
You succeed.
Okay.
Chatterbox, all your prettiness just falls off.
You mean some of my prettiness falls off, right?
Yeah.
Just the superficial bits.
Because I'm still really pretty, right?
Yes,
Sure.
you're a
Thank
pretty
you.
princess.
Thank you.
You're my favorite.
Oh my god, that's her favorite words. Is you're my favorite? You're my favorite are her favorite words.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it to it. PK,
Hey.
you still with us?
I'm here.
You coming with us to the passport lodge or what?
I gotta. I'm the knight, right?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
that really worked on PK. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up. Let's go.
All right, we'll go.
To the lodge,
Oh, gracious. No. I'm looking for a lesser shaman. I can only find fucking pro badass shamans.
Oops.
And I'm like, no.
You're like, no, I want some sloppy shit.
I want, like, a chump.
Show me the rejects.
You know what? This is good. I like this.
Yeah.
So you walk into the Passport Lodge, and there is a troll behind the desk, just like this. And she's just like, "Oh, hello. How can I help you today?"
Hi, I'd like to apply for a passport. I just made it through customs.
Oh. Do you mean to go into the NAN?
UCAS.
Oh, that's curious. You would need a UCAS passport if you were going the other way.
Huh.
But, I mean...
Maybe that's not the right word. I'm more looking to get my paperwork updated, you see.
No. We understand completely. You are... If you're here, you send her an RFID ping or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You send her, insert technobabble here. And she checks your records up until this point, just for verification purposes. And she says,
Yeah.
"Ah, well, you're not necessarily a citizen of the NAN, but I can pull some strings and get you a UCAS passport. If I'm going to do this favor for you, could you please do a favor for us?"
Sure. I don't see why not. That's only fair, right?
Sounds good. Well, there's a nasty... Oh, baby fucking Jesus.
Does she say that?
Excuse I?
No.
Yeah, Chatterbox is like, what's happening?
Well, there has been a small political incident that we're trying to get ahead of.
Oh.
There is a ruined building at Ludlow Corner, and we have it on good account that a hellhound has escaped Salashite territory and made his way there. We would like for you to eliminate him.
Oh, goodness. I think that can be done.
We
and
think
Havoc's
so
going
too.
to flash her a winning smile.
Now, be careful. This creature was a trained security defense pet, and it is not afraid of humans. We understand it may have developed an appreciation for elven flesh.
Oh.
Hey.
I see.
Good thing none of us are that, right?
But send us a trid pick of proof of death, and we can certainly set you up with the appropriate paperwork to enter the UCAS wherever you deem fit.
I think that sounds very fair. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome. Do not forget what Salashide has done for a fellow awakened.
Never. And I'll give her a nod of respect, wish her a very good day, and leave the lodge.
Sounds good. You guys can chill out here and leave Farsight hanging for a while, or you guys can just get back on Bertha and head back.
Hope nothing happened. It's been forever.
I mean,
while we're here, do you think the Friendship Restaurant takes orders to go?
I was gonna say I don't want to not go to the Friendship Restaurant without Farsight, but
we can
really
pick him up something.
Yeah, I was like, let's get him something to go. But I
Alex?
really want to go to the Friendship Restaurant.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
We want to get something from the Friendship Restaurant, and possibly maybe we'll get like, do they have like a dessert menu? We'll get like a cake to go.
If you guys are each willing to spend 100 new yen, you can get a meal at the Friendship Restaurant.
Oh my god,
Yes.
friendship, yeah.
Yep.
Worth the friendship.
Yeah, worth it for friendship.
I mean, we're about
We're
to
gonna
go
have to
fight a
get.
hellhound.
We're gonna have to wait till we get paid again to hit up the Krakens though.
But
Here's the thing. It's real food.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Like,
It's not soy.
It's
Oh my
not
god.
soy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's real fruit. Those are
Oh.
real vegetables.
Fuck me. It
The
was
meat-
worth it.
The meat portions are small,
But
but they're real.
Yeah, we like scurry back to the ferry for Farsight because we're like, oh my god, every second that I'm not eating this is agony. Or at least
Exactly.
that's Chatterbox's motive.
You each grab a doggy bag and take it back to the ferry to return to Seattle, and you give Farsight a portion, and you all
Farsight!
eat heartily on the boat back.
We got a friendship meal from the Friendship Restaurant.
Oh, thank you. Is this no? This is not real. No.
It's real meat.
It's real.
This is real
It's
meat.
real.
Sort of-
This is
This
real.
is
It's
magic,
real.
right?
No, we got you real meat because real friendship provides real meat.
You know, I'd like to think that I'm not that
I
easily
believe
bought,
this.
but I think that this might be worth compromising my situation.
Yeah.
Right,
I'll-
like I would
Ooh.
compromise my own security for an apple like this.
Yeah, luscious.
Like, straight up, that is an image of the portions you're being served. And,
And
you're
we're
all
like-
fucking
we're like coming in our pants.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
Real meat.
Amazing.
Nice.
It is mind-boggling.
Nice.
And you guys head back to Seattle to kill a hellhound, to get a
Woo!
passport, to get a package, to get into the city hall, to deliver it to the mayor.
Hey,
What could possibly go wrong?
we'll
What
pick
could
up
possibly go wrong?
Next time.
next time on Shadowrun Z.